What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Conrad back on the Gmail04 channel. Welcome. We have got here an awesome review coming right at you of the Medicom Perfect Posing Products Maka figurine from the anime Soul Eater. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Soul Eater fan. I did a huge Soul Eater unboxing where I showed off my art books, my premium DVD collection, as well as this figurine right here. This figurine is, I think, the best figurine that was done on Maka from the anime Soul Eater. For those who aren't really familiar with the anime is about Maka and a bunch of other Meisters, as they're called in the anime. They're basically Grim Reapers who go out and protect the souls of the living from those of the damned. It's a very cool anime. It's got a lot of cool visuals, and the manga, especially for those who like manga more than anime, the manga of this is, I think, the best manga in the shonen genre ever. But again, that's just my opinion. But enough of me talking. Why don't we just get into the review right now, and let me show you off this beautiful, beautiful figurine. So here we have the Maka figurine from the Perfect Posing Products line of Medicom. Not the easiest name of a figurine line to say. And like I do with all these reviews, I'm just going to give you an overview of what I think is the biggest pro as well as the biggest con, and give you some details about that. That said, there's quite a few pros that I have to list right off the bat. One, this is a gigantic figurine. Maka herself stands at around 5 inches tall, all things included, and with the base, it's about a good 4 or 5 inches around as well. That said, as you can see, the scythe is in her hands and it can't even fit inside the frame because of how absolutely large this figurine is. With the scythe, it's probably over a foot. It's easily over a foot tall. What am I talking about? Easily over a foot tall. It's a gigantic figurine with the scythe. It takes up a lot of real estate. That said, that could be a con in some people's eyes because it is such a large figurine and the box is so large as well. But in my opinion, makes it amazing. That said, there is one con about this that I have to note before I get into the other big pros about this, and that is just how you have to put this thing together. It's not the sturdiest make. And you might say, ooh, that's a bad thing quality. No, the quality on this is incredible. What I'm talking about is it's made so well that some of the pieces aren't the most stable, and it's a little bit difficult to put together. For example, the holes in the feet need a little bit of a finagling to get into. There's one hole right here that connects the figurine to the base, and there's 2 holes in this foot that connect it to the base. The base itself is incredibly sturdy and actually has one of the cooler details of an anime figurine base. And I hope you'll be able to see that, but the base is actually quote-unquote cracked on the edges, like she's like stomping down into the base of the ground before she takes a giant swing, which I think makes this figurine absolutely awesome. But in terms of getting the scythe actually into the hands, it's very difficult. It's a lot of twisting, turning, hoping, holding the piece together so you don't accidentally break either the scythe or break one of her hands off. It isn't the easiest thing to put together, and I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting this thing back into the box once I'm done with this video. That said, again, this figurine is pure quality. It's pure dollar value. It's a $90 figurine if you can still find it online from shops, which is not the easiest bet. It's one of the best made, if not the best made figurines I've ever seen. The skirt looks amazing. Her boots look amazing. The cape right there, look at that cape billowing. That looks amazing. Her hair looks amazing. Her pose looks amazing. Her face looks amazing. This figurine, although it's a Bishoujo figurine, which technically means it's supposed to be kind of cutesy, fun. Usually a Bishoujo figurine is supposed to be maybe a little more ecchi, or lewd, as Marcus would say, maybe a little more fun. I would say, than a lot of figurines. Somewhere between like an action figure and a good smile, between the really chibi cute and the really badass. This figurine is a Bishoujo that is completely badass. It's devoid of like making it sexual. This thing is just a killer. Maka looks like she's ready to take somebody down, and I am not going to mess with her in this form. This thing looks amazing. It is pure, absolute, amazing quality. So that's going to be it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. As I've done with all my anime figure reviews, if I had to give this one a score out of 10, I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. I'm giving this a perfect score, 10 out of 10. Excuse me. This thing is incredible. The quality is incredible. Yes, the pieces are a little bit tough to get into some places. Yes, it is an absolutely gigantic figurine. In my opinion, the bigger the figurine, the better. Especially for the price at $90, you cannot beat this quality as well as how absolutely large this is. This is the centerpiece of my collection for now. Of course, I have some figurines coming in the near future that may be able to surpass this, but for right now, nothing is going to beat this, in my opinion. This thing is as perfect a figurine as one can find on the figurine market. That said, for my next review, I am going to be doing this figurine from Mawaru Penguin Drum, and I'll be explaining everything you need to know about that. I need to do a little more research before I get into it. However, I'm going to end this video so I can do some research, do some homework, and get that video to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this has been your boy Connor Garrity on the G-Boy01 channel. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Arigato. And with that said, I guess it's time to hit y'all with the peace. Put you down before I break you. And now the finagling.